All right. Hey, everybody. Um, I make sure everything is good here. Okay. Looks like we're actually doing pretty good now for this. Yeah, as the title says, we're gonna be playing some Warframe. I wanted to do this on a weekly basis, but I got so busy. Um, that being said, hey, Mike. That being said, I am actually good to get going. We're just waiting on Shadow and a couple of others to get ready, as well as making sure I'm all set up. That being said, let's go ahead and open this, and then let me go ahead and get over into the voice stuff. Okay, you should be seeing the game now. Perfect. I forgot last time I had an issue where I was running into the freaking. You can only do one mastery per 24 hours. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick while I wait for the others.
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
This is also actually a good way to get back into the groove of things. I haven't played in a while.
Again.
The frame still, yeah, the frame looks amazing. I love this guy. He just looks so badass.
Ready yourself.
Cool. Ranked up.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Cool. Got a new loadout slot. Void trace storage. Daily standard. Daily standing limit. Okay. I'll have to remind myself what all those mean later.
Inbox messages await the operator. I wonder what they say.
Well, it's a lazy night between
Looks like they have a new frame available, actually.
While out there, the system is
I'll probably get it later. For now, I'm going to stick with this one. Let's see. While I wait for the others. Shut up, Ordis. Okay.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Circle is stats. Regular aiming. This is indeed Earth. Yes, Mike.
readying reinforcements. Keep fighting, Tenno.
Forgot how much I love this attack and this frame. I'm assuming I just need to keep them from destroying this thing. The walls of the guitar move remind me of the pterodactyl enemies during the Twilight Princess. Accurate, Mike. Hey, Shadow.
Hello.
Hey there. Well, that's annoying. OBS just fucking disconnected for like half a minute. God, I wish I understood why OBS kept doing that.
Reinforcements available.
John, can you hear me?
To leave now or
I can hear you.
continue fighting? Continue to defend.
Okay, good.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
As I heard you the last two times, but it's like you weren't responding to like anything.
I was having difficulties with my mics up for some reason.
Alright. Yeah, so we could all hear you, but I guess it was just being weird. Yeah, Mike, I'm hoping it's not a computer thing too, because I don't feel like replacing this thing quite yet. But that's 2 streams in a row, OBS just decides to drop and then restart. On the bright side, it doesn't seem to be affecting things too much. Yes, I dropped into a defend the target mission while I was waiting for you guys, and forgot how broken this frame was. The grainy part might just be because I need to fix my settings because it's still set for 1,000-year door. Let me finish this part and then I'll try to fix it.
good to join whenever you are.
Alright, let me get out of this thing whenever I get to the next checkpoint. Okay, that should make it a bit better. I kind of wish there was just as simple as things universally looking the same on each setting, because having to change the settings all the time is a nightmare. Yeah, Mike, I think when I'm moving, it also does that because that's also on my screen. The text gets a little weird if I'm moving around too fast, but I think that's also just part of the game design. Because I know, like, the stuff to the right and left gets a little weird if I run around.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Alright, I up the settings a bit more, Mike, so let me know if it gets weird or not. Alright, you should be good. Let me check.
She wonders, does the Unum ever leave that tower? Can she leave that tower? Who is she?
Are you wildcard again?
Is she? Someone in Cetus must have answers. Come on, sweet things. Give it up.
Alright, let's see. While I wait for you, I'm gonna go check on some of my stuff. Yeah, Mike, that's just the character dancing around because that's what he does.
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Alright, actually, I don't think I need to change much of anything, so I can... I still hate how claustrophobic this ship is. Ugh. I don't remember some of these missions, so this is going to be a fun time relearning, especially with all the changes.
Yeah, you'll get the hang of it.
On the bright side, I'm already got the hang of the gameplay, which is, I guess, the important part.
Oh, is this the jackal?
Couldn't tell you.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security proxy, the Jackal. Determine its location aboard this vessel.
Oh
and
yeah, it's
destroy
the
it.
jackal.
Yeah, I was gonna say she just answered your question for you.
Yep.
This thing is fucking stupid.
Every Warframe
Having
has
fun
at
with
its
your guitar
disposal
boy?
a special
Yes,
blade
just
that
being
appears
able to fly
on
into a room and
as
blow shit up
technology
is so
as it to
fun.
flesh.
Oh,
Disrupting
Lord.
the Jackal's auto repair may require it.
I definitely need to get my hands on
Remember,
that one.
the
You would
Jackal's
definitely
auto
enjoy
repair
this guy.
precepts could make this a battle of attrition you will
Who dare?
lose. Watch for an
Who dares to
opening,
shoot me?
and
He's
remember
dead.
the pair is
He
on.
evaporated.
If those guitars are rocking, don't come a knocking.
Pretty much. I've lost you, by the way.
I'm waiting by the jackal arena.
Oh, God, you're already there. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
playing
exploring.
this game is like slipping on a glove.
Stay focused.
Yeah, I'm
There's a
I'm
heavy
exploring,
unit
so it's gonna
approaching.
be a minute. Oh, there you are.
Take your time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's just like exploring would be good for me because oh fuck, just because I haven't done all this shit. Oh, a crystal, a star, a cyan star. Tongue-tied there for a sec. Whoops.
Ready to continue?
Yep.
Let's do this.
I expected it to be bigger.
Shut up, Lotus. And this is why we shut up.
Spoke too soon.
She embodies that trait a lot, I remember.
Still mobile despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness.
Whoa.
Loosen grid wall.
Oh, what the fuck?
Tenno, use your Parazon.
I didn't expect to mount it. That was needlessly extra, holy shit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Yeah, they
approaching.
really increase the cinematics on this one.
Watch your angles, Tenno. You're running out of cover.
Oops.
Well.
Overdrive precepts. Watch for increased attack speed.
I gotta stop running to the lasers. I forgot this is one of the ones that actually give me a lot of trouble.
We've got robots inbound.
Damn it!
It's sending out distress waves. You know what to do. Destroy it. Well done, Tenno. You have sent a clear message to the Corpus today. Their war profiteering will not go unpunished. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Tell me, Lois, what was that clear message outside of me getting my ass kicked repeatedly?
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Savior of Venus. I probably should turn off the trophy list, but at the same time, I don't care. Oh, I already have the Mercury junction apparently.
I got a level there from the Stalker. Just give me a second before we start the next mission.
Well, I'm gonna have to do this next one alone anyway. Oh, never mind. I can't do it yet. But I do know which next one I have to do, so whenever you're ready, let me know.
Orders reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates rubble.
I have 75% off coupon for platinum and like a $30 Steam card for Easter, so I bought 2,000 platinum.
Nice.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm over here messing with my mods, even though it's like I'm far from ever having ones that are going to be worth it. Alright, so apparently I need to do this one next. And I need to survive 6 waves. Which probably won't be that much of a problem.
You got me with you, so it should be fine. Well, it's platinum. I could probably just buy him.
Probably.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until
I
reinforcements
was
arrive.
buying platinum because I got 75% off a coupon.
Right. So that's not a bad deal. And I mean, cut out the work of having to make this guy. especially since there's a new one you can build to, anyways. Apparently.
Oh, do you like my pet?
Nice. It kind of looks like a Final Fantasy enemy.
Reinforcements are inbound.
It's an
Hold the
infested
line.
fox. Vulpifera. Vulpiphyla, actually.
Nice. Oh, there it is. Okay. And this is why I said that six waves is not going to be that hard.
The only hard part was finding out where the last enemy even was.
Right, and which I'm glad that they just eventually show you a waypoint, like, hey, he's over here. I don't think I've actually seen your frame. What is that?
Barrage Prime.
Kind of looks dragon-like.
It's one of my favorites.
Not bad.
It's a jester.
Oh, that also tracks.
She's also just insanely powerful.
Well, most of the ones with Prime in the name don't
Like,
surprise
at
me.
the moment she is... At the moment she is, like, the strongest Warframe I have, period.
Nice. The game dropping this many energy things is like asking for me to cause problems.
Reinforcements available.
This game is all about having
Do you
fun.
choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Very true.
Continue to defend. You will be
Having
rewarded
fun and
for
looking
your
cool
bravery.
while doing it.
all of this ammo that I can't pick up.
Who needs ammo when you can literally set people on fire with a guitar?
Exactly. That's why there's so much ammo.
That Warframe is so goofy, I love it.
Same. We need one more wave at least.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to extract until 10 waves.
Right.
But that's a problem. This is super easy.
It's also funny that it's just it wants you to survive 6, but they don't let you extract. It's like, what's the point? Why not just say just survive 10 missions? I mean, 10 waves then.
Yeah.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Oh, it looks like they switched it to every 3.
Oh.
Very
Okay.
impressive.
Yes, I just noticed at the
Held
bottom
them
it was
all
saying
back.
in
Time
intervals
to
of
get
3.
out of here.
People were probably
I'm
complaining.
fine with that.
Yeah, the people were probably complaining it took too long.
5 waves, especially for like early on, is kind of a lot.
True. Alright, I'm gonna go do that junction real fast.
Alright.
Let's see how quickly this one goes. 'Cause the last time I did a junction, it lasted like a total of like maybe 10 seconds. Rhino. This frame is stupid.
It is.
You have new quests in your codex.
I now have the quest once a week. I kind of wish like these types of games would would have a system in place where it's like you could do solo player missions, but as soon as you get out of it, you're rejoined to your party. At this point, I know I'm just bitching about small things, but it's just like make life easier for your players. I'm gonna work on the Kubra
So
thing
the Corpus have recovered an incubator segment. This is an excellent opportunity.
because I want a pet. I want it to destroy
deserves
things.
to have a Kubro by their side.
By the way, if you're ready to read, you can rejoin whenever. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna need to put up my intermission screen real fast. Alright. Wukong's actually pretty cheap right now. You know, actually, that price is probably because I have that same coupon you got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I loaded the game, it gave me a coupon. I was like, hell yeah. Because at the rate this is going, I'm going to need to work on another frame if once Temple starts hitting super high levels this early into the game. Because Temple right now is already level 22. Okay, cool. I now have another frame. Well, that's neat. I didn't realize that if you're like if you that your frames just could share weapons across that. So I thought I'd have to unequip everything from Temple.
You know, it's all super convenient.
Yeah, so that's so I like that. Are you gonna rejoin?
Yeah, I was just customizing my temple.
Oh, you got him. Nice.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take the new one out for a try as well, because why not? Oh, he has a tail. That's cool. Cool. Just redid all of my. I forgot that you can like actually customize pretty much every aspect of the frame. So now I have different colors. So is level 30 the highest everything can go?
Yeah.
Okay. I just happened to see that that's all your stuff was level 30, so I was like, huh. Alright. Let's see. I have one red letter. One unread letter. Jesus. Okay.
An incubator segment. You want to turn me into a petting zoo? Ordis is happy to assist the
I guess I'll come back to that one actually because I have to be alone apparently, and I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to play games with other people, so I don't need to do that alone.
The game's trying to get you to be antisocial.
God, if I wanted to do that, I'd go back to high school.
Tenno, we have intercepted an alarming transmission. The Grenier have obtained samples of
It's not
the
even a false statement.
infestation
When I was in
that
high school,
once
the only
ravaged
people I talked to
Oregon.
were Mars, Z, and
A
Mike.
scientist
I
named
didn't talk to
Dr.
anybody else.
Tangus intends to integrate the
And that tells you
samples
something when they're all
into
online.
his bioweapon research.
I didn't like my
The
classmates. My
Grenier
classmates
believe
sucked.
he can control the infestation. They are mistaken. We must investigate the laboratory on Mercury immediately. Hurry to M Prime.
All right. Lotus is needy today. I also don't remember her, like, when you open up a letter from Lotus, her picture shows up on screen as she's talking. Is that new? Or relatively new, anyways?
There you go, Wukong.
Yes, I did.
I've identified several vulnerable data consoles on this base. Find them and hack in. We need to know the nature of their new bioweapon.
The Tenno! Keep them away from the specimens!
Destroy them!
Trying to make sure the stream is still going because OBS fucking crashed again. God, I'm getting tired of this. Okay, whatever.
I probably should have brought Ivara for this,
My
but
scans
oh
are
well.
not detecting any known biochemical agents. What are they doing down here?
Yeah, I happened to glance over while I was setting something up, Mike, and I saw that it had disconnected again. If it happens again, I'll probably have to stop the stream, restart the computer, and see what the hell's happening.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And like the thing is, it has to be a computer issue because the internet issue, like my internet isn't having a problem. Like ever since we changed it, we haven't had a problem. Yeah, I don't know how much of the stream didn't make it through, Mike, but I bought a new frame. This is one's Wukong, and I equipped it. But funny enough, Shadow's actually using the one I was just using, wherever he went. I don't know where Shadow was anymore.
Already got one of the nodes.
Cool. I sure as hell am not having much success there. So you're doing more work than I am. Yeah, Mike, that's what I'm worried about, is that time when we were doing the raid, not the raid, when we were doing the trial, I'm wondering if it caused my laptop to actually have something melt inside, and it's just good enough to function.
I hope not.
Me too, because I don't have the money for this right now.
Oh, on the bright side, Warframe is also a cross save.
Well, I'm not playing Warframe on my computer anyways.
Oh, you're playing on PS5?
Yeah. So that's one problem I'm not too worried about. Like, the PS5 isn't having any problems. Well, outside of being a PlayStation, but that's a different story. Honestly, although the fact that it only happened twice and both times Mike said it was for less than a minute, that's at least not bad, so it's like nothing super severe. But I know that on the replay I'm gonna have to go back and edit out any of the glitched parts just so it's not a mess for people trying to just sit back and watch it.
Yeah.
honestly, I know that I'm not gonna doubt much right now because I know he has like he has more powers. But the base power you get with Wukong is really lacking compared to Temple.
What, the clone?
Yeah, literally just having a body double isn't as exciting.
That's a bloodthirsty biteable, though.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. That this thing is out for blood.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Every time I turn around, it freaks me out though, because I think it's either you or an enemy. Wait, does he just teleport? Is that what? Huh?
Yes.
That's mildly terrifying, actually. Okay.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Who released the
I
specimens?
didn't realize you were in here with me.
Yeah, I was trying to find out how to get to you, and I'm not good. I've never been good at these missions, to be fair.
Stop the infested. Forget the Tenno.
They all have a specific way of getting into their security systems. You'll figure it out as you go.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
These missions are always really weird for me.
Out? Was it Tengus?
Tengus did this. I know he did.
Someone released these
It's like
creatures
everything in
on
this
purpose.
game, you'll get the
They want
hang of
them
it.
to destroy you.
What the fuck is Tengus?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Whoa,
approaching.
what the fuck? I just have a cloud that I just travel around in.
Odd block. is great for getting around fast.
Yeah, that's neat. And it kills enemies as I go, apparently?
I know that, like, it regenerates your health.
Yeah, no, I was getting stealth kills for it. Huh. That's neat.
Mine, I honestly have... That thing goes way too fast for me to pay attention.
That's fair. You don't you don't look at things like I do, so it's like I'm like at this point not if you don't have an answer, I'm not surprised because I'm over here just fucking around with things that I probably don't need to pay attention to.
Yeah. For me, is it fun? Yes, then I'll keep doing it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good way to go about it.
Oh yeah.
Another job well executed.
Wukong's not
Tempo is rank 3.
Wukong's not bad, but I think
I'm
that's
saying tempo.
I mean, considering his entire thing is based off metronomes and stuff, that's fair.
Tenno, we have an emergency situation
Yeah.
developing. It's more infested. Get to the node I've marked on your navigation console.
Actually, I think part of it also is I didn't put any mods on him yet, so I'm also running around without any real extra help.
You're running around naked.
I guess I'm not going to linger too hard on the laptop situation. If it comes down to it, I'll buy another one, but as long as it's working, I'm not going to look at gift horse and a mouse too much.
Yeah.
I have enough. I have enough capacity to just fill every single slot. So now Wukong just has a bunch of fucking whack job mods on him now. It's like that one Moon Knight meme. Random bullshit. Go.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's just how that's how the early game goes. Especially when you have a super powered frame that you don't have any good things for. Oh goodness.
Early on, it's pretty much just whatever works.
This Grineer ship tried to flee the infestation, but was quickly overrun. Exterminate everything on board before it reaches our populated
Oh
sector.
shit.
Takes care of you.
I just got an achievement that says no witness.
It's not a badass achievement.
I need to so after the stream I need to go see what that one is. What is this ability? What the fuck? What's Wukong's third ability?
The Grineer may have
did you
thought
unlock?
they could toy around with the infested,
Basically,
but they are
you
quickly learning
absorb
how wrong
damage,
they
and the
were.
amount of damage you absorb gets turned into armor.
Yo, that's fucking sick.
He also, after it's done, he does this like super hard attack that knocks back enemies.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah, Wukong is incredibly tough to kill, as long as you're proactive. He can heal himself, he can generate armor, he's got a clone that can kill stuff for him, and he gets this gigantic
Stay
staff that'll
focused.
murder
There's
everything.
a heavy unit approaching.
Mike says that this animation reminds him of Fire Emblem
What's
Fates.
the best thing about that is that the clone will also use the staff once you get it.
Yeah, I've noticed that the enemies, the clone keeps doing everything I'm doing, and it's so funny. But
The clone will actually do emotes too with you.
Infestation predates the
that's
Arcan era,
really cool.
with records of
You can actually make the
outbreaks
clone
dating
shake
back
your
to
hand.
before the
Oh my
radiation
god.
wars. We must prevent a new outbreak.
Mike was saying this, that Wukong's abilities remind him of a character from Fire Emblem Fates. There's this one girl called Hinoka. She's basically, she's what they call a Pegasus Knight, so she rides around on a Pegasus and uses a weapon similar to Wukong's. In one scene, she jumps off the Pegasus and uses her weapon to kind of float down, and that's kind of what he's doing here. And that's what Mike immediately went to. It's over the top, and I fucking love it.
There is a clear reason why I like Wukong so much. Not just because he's a monkey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're biased because one of your favorite animals is monkeys. Not that I blame you. Monkeys are a great animal choice.
They are. It just helps that Wukong is stupidly strong.
Yeah, now that I have more than just his base ability, I could see it.
Just wait till you unlock his Iron Staff. That thing eats up energy like there's no
Another
tomorrow,
job
but
well
god, it's
executed.
powerful.
I'd expect nothing less.
And later on, you'll have plenty of mods to mitigate that energy cost, so you can pretty much use it indefinitely.
Right. Definitely shows why he's... Yeah, Wukong... This is why Wukong is king.
Hail to the king.
Lotus, I don't want your handouts. I thought this said defend the blob, and I was like, fuck does that mean?
I must say, these infested scare the...
So far,
are
I
very
like Tempo.
worrisome.
Like I
Say it
said,
again, Temple!
like I said, I knew you would.
To install that
He's a fun frame.
He is, but what is with the naming choice?
I think they did it on purpose, and you're showing why.
It should have been. They probably did.
Like, you are the literal example of why they did, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep calling him Tempo.
Oh.
That's
Fuck.
your name now, deal with it.
That's weird. Whoops. Apparently I slept with my window
We are
somewhat
going to
open
attempt to
overnight,
use
and
a
I only just
cascade
now
bomb
noticed
to
it's still open.
destroy all traces of
Whoops.
infested here. The bomb will take time to arm. Protect it until it's ready for detonation.
I'll have to remember to close it after the mission. Yeah, no, the story of Wukong's really cool. Like, if you ever actually just seen the actual story or however way, like Wukong as a mythical being is just really cool.
He really is. And he's also what inspired Goku, so we have Dragon Ball to... We owe him for Dragon Ball in the first place.
True.
When this cascade bomb goes off, A wave of
Meanwhile, I'm
void
over here.
energy will
My
tear
monkey
through the
god character
complex,
from Tale to the King
ripping
doesn't
the life
even
force from all organic matter,
doesn't
but
even
leaving
have
the
that
structure
inspiration.
intact. It's our only chance to stop the scourge before it starts.
Goku used the staff very, very briefly. He abandoned it pretty quick.
The bomb is almost armed. You just have to hold out a little bit longer.
Hopefully the playback is just on.
He uses it in Daima, though.
True. From what little I've seen of Daima's not bad.
I have not actually, like, watched. I watched, like, the first episode subbed.
The premise of it's a little weird, but after you get past, I've heard people were saying that after you get past like the first like 4 or 5 episodes, it does get better. So it has that going for it.
This is too much fun.
The bomb is armed. I'm extracting you now. Good job, Tenno. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Who the fuck is this? Were we paired with other people?
No.
Does your version of Tempo God, now you got me doing it.
You have done well to contain the infested outbreak.
Does your version of Temple not have
Now
its
you're
helmet?
troubled. Dr. Tangus was but one of many.
I am
helpless
using
warrior
the
eager
special
to gain
Gemini
favor
skin.
with his queens.
Okay, because I saw somebody that looked like they were trying to be David Bowie, and I'm just like, who the fuck is this?
I suspect it relates to these troubling events.
Yeah, that's the proto-frame version of Temple. He is completely David Bowie inspired.
Yeah, I thought we had like gotten paired with another person somehow, even though I had it set to friends only, so I was really confused. I was like, who is this? But that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I was confused because I was like, who is this David Bowie fucker standing in my lobby? Oh lord.
His name is Flair.
That's fucking funny. Oh, and we finished Once Awake. That caught me off guard. Exactly, Mike. Like the staff goes so well, especially when you're like, when you also only have so many things you can do, especially when everything is a fucking Super Saiyan.
This is a mobile defense mission. You
He's
must
also
deliver
come with like
payloads
a
and defend
special
a number of locations while I break
emote
into
that
the
lets you
network. Be prepared for
switch
heavy
back and
resistance.
forth between the Gemini
I
skin
can't
and
do
the
this without you.
Warframe skin.
Ah.
Do I not have it equipped? Oh well. I'll have to do that later.
To be fair, Mike, the only person who can do that is Whis.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and
Oh,
prepare
fuck.
for enemy resistance.
Fuck! Did it twice. Oh, whoops. Yeah, the only person capable of using Ultra Instinct to that level is Whis, his sister Vados, and their father. In that order, because Vados is stronger than Whis, and nobody will ever change my mind.
Canonically, she is.
I know exactly. It's like if somebody tried to argue with me that she's somehow not as strong,
Location reached.
she is canonically the stronger
Drop me
angel.
in and defend our position.
And she's a fucking badass for it too.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I like Vados. Then again, I like a lot of the super characters because I like both of the angels and both Beerus and Champa.
I'm having way too much fun with this.
I can
Stay
see.
focused.
great.
There's a heavy unit
I can see
approaching.
that.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
It's good to know that this is what it looked like when I was doing it to you guys.
I wasn't around for it, unfortunately, but yeah, I can imagine this is what it was like.
Oh, that's right, it was only Mars. Yeah, you I can only imagine how Mars felt, and I'm trying to understand.
And I could only watch, and it looked like you were having a lot of fun.
And now you see why.
I love this.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Dude, I can only imagine having 4 people running in a temple. Would be such a fucking nightmare.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Upload me and
It
prepare
would
to
be,
defend.
but it would be a nightmare.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Having a clone do all my
Still
work is so
working on
funny.
it. Continue to defend.
It is.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on.
I was looking at well my abilities.
We won't be silenced that easily.
Your abilities are, for the most part, just if you blow shit up.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the third one was, where he's just playing on the guitar.
It's a temporary buff, and I think
Apparently,
What?
apparently it heals you too.
It does, yeah. You basically become immune for a brief period of time. You get higher. I get higher
There is a
defense and
terminal.
get healed.
Get me in and get ready to defend.
So if you could time it and not be in a
This guy's
situation,
got it all.
yeah, and if you could time it
I'm
and
in,
not
Tenno.
be in a situation you just
This will
were,
take a moment.
it would work really well. But obviously, it doesn't work if you're in a situation where people can just fucking kill you. It's a mixed bag of attacks, and I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like you see why it's also very particular.
Yeah.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I can hear fight music.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Another job well executed.
What?
Optimized.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Your animal just decides to go wherever the hell it wants, apparently.
Yep.
Aggro.
Yes. I don't. You cannot ride the animals in this game, Mike. As far as I'm aware.
You cannot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that'd be like counterproductive at that point too, because like you already move faster than they do.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Plus, I'm pretty sure you'd probably crush that poor animal.
Yeah.
Warframes are not exactly light.
Oh, they are made of metal. Like, at its simplest form, we are just walking hunks of metal.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Yeah, so you don't exactly want a slab of metal just coming and crushing these poor animals.
Bring it, bitches.
Definitely not.
Do the frames talk?
The Gemini skins do.
That that voice with that sentence did not work. Nope. Yeah, Mike, you heard that right. What the fuck? That really just sounded like David Bowie saying, "Bring it, bitches." And I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, Lord.
I wish he would say dance, magic dance.
Broken. Well done. Now get to
A
extraction.
part of me wants to believe that that's copyrighted, actually, honestly.
Damn it. Dance, bitches, dance.
Mike just said that was robotically Sasser. I didn't know that the Warframes in any capacity could talk, so knowing that there's a skin variant for some of them that can is wild.
There's an actual story reason for it, but you're way far away from that.
I have a few inklings considering I remember.
Also, his guitar also talks.
Oh my god. I remember something about the game that has to do with the Warframes, but it's like I don't remember. I don't know if those are the two related. That was a roller coaster of things all at once.
Now that we're on the mission, I gotta see if I can equip the emote.
I'm assuming they all don't have like Gemini skins.
No.
Okay. Mostly,
They added in a few more recently. And
I was just curious because I'm looking at a couple of the ones I have for Wukong and Volt as well that I could buy.
yeah, unfortunately, Wukong does not have one yet.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't like have any good skins actually, and I hope they fix that because I'm not a fan of any of these.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this vault. All set. Service Joe weapons, myself.
I use the Wukong Samahai skin, however you pronounce that, and the Prime helmet.
Oh, nice.
It makes him look more monkeyish.
I'll have to consider next time I get paid, or if I get more silver somehow. Not silver, platinum. Mike is getting snippy with Ordis in chat right now. Mike, don't try to fight Ordis. You will lose that fight. Like, Ordis is the king of sass. Yeah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do the first part of the incubation step real quick just to get it out of the way, because I don't think I think after that I should be able to do it with other people. I just want to get this one out of the way real fast. Just give me 1 sec.
Go for it.
I've
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Well, I got iron stuff.
Life support activated.
Don't be dead. Not your bit.
Life support on the way. Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
I really wish there was a way to, like, not totally mute her, but turn down the amount of times that this lady talks. Because Lotus talks a lot.
He does.
How did we get up? What the hell?
Get ready for a capsule. Life support has been replenished. Additional life support has arrived. Life support activated.
Oh wait, that's still mine. I keep mistaking my clone for, like, an enemy.
Tenno. Prepare for life support. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support has been replenished. Extraction is available if you need it.
That wasn't so bad.
Job well
I know
executed.
some of these ones get really annoying, so I'm not gonna turn down when one's actually easy.
Life support incoming.
Good idea.
Because I know some of those used to kick my ass.
Joy. An incubator. The only segment Ordis is glad your savages looted. I would be happy to help you install it. Ordis awaits incubator segment installation, operator. No need to rush.
Good. Now you just need a Kubro egg to start the process. Feral Kubro dens on Earth would be a good place to start looking.
Alright. Acquire a Kubro egg. Alright. This shouldn't take too long, I hope. Oh yeah, I forgot this part was like actually kind of fucked up. You have to destroy a Kubro den and steal its egg.
Yeah, you wanted a pet.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that getting a pet comes with a moral dilemma.
Unfortunately.
Kubros are about as dangerous as a stag from Borderlands, the little basic enemies that you fight.
Yeah, they're just your average nukes.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Shut up, Lotus!
And in groups, you can also pick them off easily. Warframes are kind of overpowered. They're no threat.
Yeah, this game is never really meant to be hard outside of like a select few boss fights. Warframes in general are always just meant to be super strong. It's like you are the problem.
If you want hard, play the Steel Path.
Mission complete.
Exactly. Like there are
Excellent
ways to
work,
make the
Tenno.
game harder, but overall, you are not meant to struggle in this game. Which is another cool thing about this game is they make it super easy to get into because nothing's gonna be like a super hard challenge for you.
Yeah.
You found a Kubro egg. Ordis will guide you through the hatching process. When complete, you will have to wait until the Kubro matures before you can take it on any missions.
To think it's been ages since a Kubro spread filth all graced this ship. Operator, drop the egg into the system to begin breeding. Drop it on the floor.
What the fuck is an imprint?
Fantastic. It's
What's an imprint and how do
hatching.
you use them, Shadow?
This will reroute power to air filtration systems.
Huh?
What's an imprint and how do you use them?
What did you say?
What is an imprint and how do you use them?
It's pretty much just the DNA of a Kubra.
Oh, okay. So just doing a random one is fine anyways then.
Yeah. You can get different breeds of Kubra, but it's not really important.
Right.
It's pretty much just a cosmetic thing more than anything.
I had a feeling Mike would like this. What does consign mean?
Tenno, your Kubro has matured. Now, there is only one more rite of passage before you can truly be bonded. I have learned of a Grenier excavation which is said to have uncovered an Orokin-era Kubro collar. Take your Kubro to Earth and recover the collar.
Oh, okay, so that's how you get rid of them. Okay. Nope.
It used to be that if you didn't take care of them, they would eventually die, and then Oris would just launch them out of the airlock. That happened to me once, and it made me feel like shit.
What the fuck? I shouldn't be laughing, but what the fuck?
Yeah, they used to have like this system where you had to give them attention and some sort of injection thing. I can't really remember what it was that would keep their stats up, and you had to do that daily. And the timer would go down even while you're not playing. So if you're gone long enough, that thing would just die.
Jesus Christ.
Something that they got rid of, thankfully, but Jesus Christ, that sucked so badly.
No kidding. Also, I like how like they look pretty much the same as adults too, because I the only thing that that changed about her was she got bigger.
A recent Grenier excavation has uncovered an Orokin-era Kubro collar. The Grineer are not pleased about you taking their treasure. Defend the artifact until extraction arrives.
And yeah, there's not really much difference from newborn to adult.
It's kind of a shame, like...
Actually, when they're born, they are smaller initially, but then they get bigger. But that's kind of like a blink and you'll miss it sort of thing.
Right. It would be kind of cool if you could like have the Kubrow come with you and it just grows up as you're fighting with it.
That would be cool, but they just want you to have it when it's quote unquote an adult for fighting.
Right. Which makes sense. Yeah, no,
I think that's what the incubator does. It speeds up their age.
Yeah, because I was able to skip right to adulthood because she's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mike, that's what I was thinking. It's just like, if that were to happen, like, I'd be really sad because it's just like you'd have it, you would get it. If something comes up, you're gone for a month or two. Like, if I take breaks from games, I come back and it's dead. I probably would never want to play this game again.
After that happened, I was hesitant to actually get another Kubra, and I just switched to using Sentinels. Because those things don't actually die on you.
That'd be really impressive if you managed to kill a robot Shadow. But I can understand why they got rid of it.
Back then, Sentinels were just superior in every way.
Right. I can understand why they got rid of that, because I feel like too many people would be upset about that. Plus, it makes one of your gameplay mechanics not a good one.
I certainly was upset by that.
Yeah, understandable. Like, enough people were probably devastated by that they just changed it so that doesn't happen.
And the way Ortis words it when he messages you about it, he sounds so nonchalant about it. It's like, you're not helping.
Jesus Christ, of course. Although, I do think it's interesting that you could still get rid of... You could still get rid of the Kubrow by having it go to Lotus, which... Weird. Given some of the things I know. But, you know, I'm not going to question it.
She's a crazy Kubrow lady.
Oh my god. So if I ever want to just have a baby Kubrow running around, I can get rid of this one and just get another. Unless I can, for some reason, have a second Kubrow.
I don't think that there's a way to keep them small, unfortunately.
Wow, so even if I had not rushed it, even if I had not pushed it ahead, it would have grown up on its own eventually, anyways.
Yeah.
Ortis isn't here to help; he's here to keep things tidy. Jesus Christ, Mike.
It is done. The collar has been attached, and the bond between Tenno and Kubrow has been cemented.
Operator, you will remember to care for the beast, won't you? Ortis doesn't care either way. Do I?
Ortis doesn't care either way. Do I? This motherfucker. Alright, I have one more thing to do with the junction, and then I'll jump back into a party.
Alright.
The game has given me too many things to do at once. Wait, I can't even do it because I have another mission first, so I guess... Yeah. This game is difficult. Like, the true challenge of this game is getting through the menus.
Yeah. I'm really glad that they got rid of the pets dying mechanic, because I would be so devastated if my Vulva pilot died. Especially on all the work I did on it.
Right. Like, I think now that I guess with restructuring how many you can get and all that, they realize like that would be a bad idea.
Yeah, people would probably never use pets if they kept it that way.
Yeah. Understandable, really.
Yeah, it's like I feel bad for all the people that like used Forma on their pets and then they just die on them.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Right.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Wait, did oh, my Cooper didn't come with us. Do I have... What?
What?
The Cooper didn't come with us. Do I have to equip my Cooper?
Did you equip him for the...
That's what I was... Yep, that was exactly what I was about to ask.
This will only get more
Yeah,
difficult.
you do.
Get
You have to
out
equip them,
terminal
you can put
and
mods on
prepare for
them,
enemy
you can
resistance.
customize their color.
Terminal spotted. Upload
Well, I
me
guess I'll have to
and
not
prepare to
anyway.
defend.
Mike, you underestimate how powerful Lotus actually is.
This will take a moment.
Yeah, the Lotus is actually really powerful.
Yes, and we can't do much without her. It is very much the other way around.
She's our helicopter parent.
There's a thought.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think, to be fair though, Mike is so
Still
used to
working on it.
RPGs where the
Continue to
mission
defend.
control is utterly useless that I can't even fault him for that line of thinking. Because how many games have you guys watched me stream that mission control was absolutely not important? Ugh. Warframe diverts expectation.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Marines inbound. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
God, I love how fast this cloud walk goes.
It is a lot of fun. It's a little hard to get the hang of early on because the turning on that thing isn't the greatest.
Yeah, I've learned that one the hard way.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
But once you get the hang of it, it feels so good.
Fair. Well, I need to remember to I need to get a scanner.
That was also one of the reasons why Sentinels were superior. You could put the scanners on them and they would scan stuff for you.
Oh, okay.
We are finished here. Move on.
Otherwise, you have to do it manually.
I mean, I'd be fine with doing it manually, but that's also because I'm used to arbitrary, stupid nonsense.
That's fair.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I can use the guitar!
Sayonara, honey.
Oh, you finally got the flame.
Wow,
you,
this is so cool.
you finally got the flamethrower.
I got the... Yes!
Nice. Yeah, I'll say Temple's a fun one.
Burn, baby, burn.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Destroys everything. I love it.
That's fair, Mike. Yo, Lotus just kind of doesn't like. She doesn't do a lot on that skill until later. Like we will get to stuff where she actually does a lot. Early on, she's just kind of like Shaw said, helicopter mom.
Mission complete.
Yep. God, Temple is so cool.
Another job well executed.
Okay, now I can do the junction, so I'll be back at the party in a second. Loki.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those.
Yeah, these junctions are a joke.
They are. Sabotage.
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
Vapor
Why the
trails.
fuck are we on Tatooine?
It really does look like Tatooine.
That is the extent of the Star Wars knowledge you'll ever get out of me. I wish I knew more about Star Wars. Oh shit! Whoops.
Your target is this location's computer
Alternatively, Mike
system.
said, "Welcome to Borderlands,"
Find and access the terminals.
which is also fitting.
I can't use my guitar while I'm holding this thing, damn it.
Yeah, they really like to nerf you when you're running around with the data thing.
The reactor will have tight security.
Now I
Watch
can.
out for enemy patrols.
Get them!
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Was that overkill necessary? Oh lord.
Nope. But was it fun? Yes.
Oh, that's fair. I turned a corner and I see you blasting with the flamethrower. I was like, what the fuck?
Another job well executed.
Wukong's already level 13.
Operator, is that a void relic segment?
If you're not going to the reactor and you're not using a
forever.
flamethrower, you're probably doing something
Operator,
wrong.
is that
So
a
true.
void relic segment?
You two, I swear to God.
Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever.
Wait, we're already on the Heart of Deimos quest?
Yes, you can actually unlock it pretty early.
I thought that came much later. Holy shit, okay.
Yeah, all the open worlds you can access surprisingly fast. At least the first three.
Alright. Well, damn. Well, I have to still get to Deimos, so it's gonna be a little bit.
That might...
We are here to excavate long-buried artifacts crucial to our cause. Marking the first dig site.
Oh, excavation.
I keep forgetting to equip my Kubro and scanners. I just get like, yeah, you guys are starting to realize, you guys are starting to see more often. I get so tunnel vision that as soon as I start something, I just keep at it.
I'll try to remind you next time.
If you could, I'd appreciate it, because I'm clearly not going to remind myself.
Strike down power carrier enemies.
Oh, Lord.
Take their fuel cells and bring the cells to the excavator to keep
I just want to get back into the action. I don't think anybody can really blame me for that.
You know, this game's too much fun.
Exactly.
It still baffles me that it's free.
Right.
I see you're using the staff.
The clone is, anyways.
To restore its shields.
I literally turned it on and let the clone do its thing because the clone's faster than me for one.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the
I've
dig
like
site.
during some of like the crowd fights I was using it, but you didn't tell me that the clone was just gonna be faster than me on every front.
I did say it's bloodthirsty.
True, but bloodthirsty and fast are not always exclusively mutual. Oh, you weren't kidding about it also being a power drain, though.
Yeah. Well, luckily, though, there's efficiency mods that'll lower the drain cost.
Dig complete. Your hard work
Okay.
has just been rewarded.
Mike, to be fair, to
Extraction
kind of like
available.
give a better
You
insight
may
on
leave
that,
now,
Wukong
or
was not
continue
a
excavating
frame when the
artifacts.
game came out.
A choice
He actually came out way later, so his abilities are overpowered, especially for the early game.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions.
Fun
be
fact about
paved
Wukong is
with hell.
he was made for the Chinese version of Warframe
Not surprised.
when they were released.
Makes sense, because Wukong's a Chinese myth. That's pretty neat. But any frame that comes out after the initial release of the game is not designed with the early part of the game in mind. At all. Which I think was pretty clear with Temple.
Yeah, if you don't go the pay for route, you wouldn't be able to get tempo until way later.
Yeah. But that's also what's kept the game alive for so long, Mike, because like because like you can get every frame for free at some point. It just requires a lot more work than just putting in a credit card.
Yeah. With this game, you can get everything free. It just takes longer.
Yeah.
If you keep at it, money is not a requirement whatsoever.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those.
Yeah,
in
the game is pretty good about
forever.
being very
Operator,
friendly for the free players.
That's probably why it's so successful.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's free, and honestly, probably people are probably spending money on it just to support how cool it is.
Nothing wrong there, Mike.
Yeah, you can get by with what you're given.
One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grineer Astri base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible.
Leaving because of creative differences?
I didn't equip it again.
Avoid the creature's spine strike. These
I'm just gonna write that a note here for it real quick.
Warframe to shreds.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Like, I shouldn't expect you to remind me. I should actually get better at remembering. Thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Such a good friend.
You guys try, and that's what matters, because I'm sure as hell not gonna remember. Oh, God.
I'm curious to see how fast I can destroy this boss with my fire.
Honestly, yeah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target acquired. Take them down.
Something's tearing him apart.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. So much is happening.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Just couldn't handle the rock and roll.
Yeah, and Mike, I guess it's helped by the fact that they also know that if they keep it free to play, they will always have an audience, because this game has quite the dedicated player base.
Yeah, it's only grown ever since it released.
And it's still going, considering it recently had a pretty major update.
Yeah, it's like also in like recent years, the updates have been great, like every single time.
Yeah.
There was a period where it was like they'd have like one good update, one meh update.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Oh, I got the Nyx system blueprints. I remember Nyx was a fun one.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever. Operator, is that
In this
a
game, you
void
can
relic segment?
handle like
Ordis hasn't seen one of
emulating
those
stuff
in,
with
well, forever.
what you can get by farming.
Yeah. Oh, I also have the sentinel thingy.
Make sure to equip your Kubro.
Yep, that's literally how I found out I had that the thing I was just mentioning. Because I came down here to do that.
Yeah, they give you a sentinel for free.
It's pretty cool. Mike Ordis is malfunctioning. It's fine to leave him be. He's not going to be okay.
He'll never be okay.
Yeah. Oh, the heat sword. I just need a neurode. I remember the heat sword was probably one of my favorite weapons.
I think that I can actually trade you neurons.
That'd be helpful.
To do so, we need to go to the dojo.
I don't think I have that unlocked yet.
It's my clan dojo that I'm a part of.
Oh.
But luckily, I can invite anyone there to trade. Once you're done, I'll do it. I can also give you some mods too.
Cool. Alright, I should be good. Oh, wait, whoops. You're not in my party anymore. There we go. I don't remember this, so I'm assuming this must be a newer feature. That, and I remember when dojos didn't look like this.
Man, I don't think I can actually trade you resources.
Yeah, if not, that's not a problem. Those are not too hard to find after a certain point.
Oh, I can still give you a few mods.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm assuming it's just one thing. I'm assuming I have to put something in there, so I'm just gonna... How do I accept it? Oh, okay, so I do have to have something in there. There we go.
Yeah.
They don't explain things very well in this game sometimes. Cool. Thank you.
Those should help you out. You're welcome.
I'll have to look.
The streamline one will reduce the energy cost.
Cool.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever. Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever.
I'll have to look into dojo stuff later because I haven't actually looked at it in forever.
Yeah. The hardest part about making your own dojo is all the resources that go into getting all the features.
Right. Would be a cool long-term project if I keep streaming this.
I agree.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
Anyhow.
Find the captive as soon as you can.
All
We don't
right.
have much time.
Oh, is there something there?
Yeah, there was a weird flower thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did I set that waypoint?
Yeah.
That's doing that. No, I didn't mean to set that.
Stay focused. There's a
All
heavy
good.
unit approaching.
I actually didn't know I could do that.
holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells. The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
Got an extra weapon? They won't just let us walk out of here.
I don't trust you with my weapon.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Welcome back, Mike.
approaching.
Welcome back.
They're coming for us. All done.
Escort mission complete. The hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
Level 16.
Nice.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever.
I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Okay. I'm feeling alright.
Just been more quiet.
I don't know. I kind of wish I knew. Like, I wish I had stuff to say, but I just really don't have anything on my mind right now. Like nothing.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Probably won't go for too much longer because I know Dad wants to go take everybody out to dinner as well. So too much going on today.
That's fine.
Not that I mind, but there's just a lot of they want to leave the house a lot today.
Some quality family time is always
There's
good.
a heavy unit approaching.
True.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. You got it. The data is still intact.
Maybe not this one, maybe like a mission or two after this one, I'll probably call it. So we still have a little bit of time.
Ah, goddammit.
I'm glad to know that I wasn't the only one who got the data to start being purged. Because I screwed up big time trying to get to the first one. I was like, oh lord.
I accidentally hit one of the alarm laser thingies.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Getting a lot of cyan stars.
Okay. I have the chance to listen to it. The guitar riff that you play as well using the flamethrower is such really, really cool.
Yeah, so it's like they actually like tried to make it sound good and coherent, all for the sake of an ability.
And honestly, they went above and beyond with this Warframe.
Yeah, and it really shows.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those.
Not a bad idea, Mike.
Forever. Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in, well, forever.
Alright, let's see what's next. Yeah, screw it. Deimos is unlocked. Let's do a mission or two here.
I think you have to do the story quest first. Oh no, wait. I forgot. Deimos has its own quest before the open world.
Yeah, I was gonna say Deimos has a whole bunch of stuff before I can even get there.
Yeah. This used to be called the Derelict. Where it would all take place on an abandoned.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, there could be a variety of things. It's like, you should ask Zero. He might actually have an answer for you.
Target located. Bring them in.
Deimos is essentially just a giant volcano in space. That's all.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Success.
That was
the captive
easy.
Is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Actions usually are.
Mike, I can't respond to that statement except telling you to finish Tales of Arise. So many things I want to say, but you need to finish the game first. Ah!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Operator, is that a void relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen one of those in...
Tenno, you will make an excellent hunter.
Or does someone need you to shut up because you keep saying the wrong things?
Ordis, you're not helping. I was supposed to be helping, Operator?
Yeah, he keeps talking about a void relic, but I can't do anything with the void relic as far as I'm aware. Oh, never mind. The game's telling me to go look at it now. Hold on. I don't know when I picked this up.
Void relics. What a baffling concept. Ordis will try to understand void relics again. They say the contents of a relic are simultaneously this thing, or this thing, or this thing, but also that thing, and certainly never just one thing. That is, until it's exposed to a void fissure. And at that point, all the possibilities collapse, each one falling away until the relic cracks open and exposes one singular thing. Then, against all tenets of logic, that thing becomes the only thing the relic ever contained.
What a load of...
Ordis prefers known quantities. Thank you very much.
Oh lord. Bob's Burgers is applicable so many times, Mike. Alright. Let's hop into this last one and see what it is. Exterminate. Oh. Fun one to end on.
Let the bloodshed commence.
I remember when we were on vacation, while we were in the hotel room while the kids were sleeping, I could not sleep, so me and Drax just sat up watching Bob's Burgers in the main living room area of the hotel room while the kids were sleeping.
Is the only option.
So I ended up watching a lot of episodes of that show.
It's a pretty good show.
And then we went to the zoo the next day, and I had to walk around tired and thinking about Bob's fucking burgers. Dude, it's always when I'm going to be doing something that's going to make me do a lot of physical work that I end up not falling asleep. Because it's just like if my body knows I'm going to be doing something the next day, it will fuck with me.
Right.
Just like, cool. I have to be up, and I know the kids are going to be hard to keep track of at the zoo, so I was like, let's try to get some sleep. Body said no. I couldn't tell you what Drax's excuse was.
Said, well, we're gonna suffer.
I did, and then I ended up going and watching a bunch of lizards and dragons, Komodo dragons, in the lizard habitat at the zoo. So that was fun.
Nice.
I really hope we do something good in August because I feel like I just need another vacation at this point.
I'm hoping for you. You definitely need it.
Yeah, it's like working everything is stressful and killer.
Yeah, definitely seems rough over there.
That's Colorado for you.
I'm really enjoying that temple.
Good, because he's different. I knew immediately that you would enjoy him.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
He's just pure fun.
Yeah, like when me and Mars were playing last time, as like I was literally sitting here thinking, it's just like this is literally something Shadow would play normally.
Oh yeah.
Good to know I'm right as always about my friends.
From what I've seen, Temple is really good in Endgame.
I would sure hope so.
Another job well executed.
Obviously, you have to get all the overpowered mods and all that, but once you get everything, he is like super OP.
For some reason, Twitter is talking about who would win in a fight against 100 men or a gorilla. I have no idea what is going on Twitter right now.
My money's on the gorilla.
Same. But on that note, I hear them upstairs getting ready to go. Well, that wasn't meant to be like any way like sassy or just like trying to move on. I was just like, I just needed an excuse to throw on the intermission screen so I can get the stream done. Timing is perfect.
Reject humanity, return to monkey.
Yep. But I hear them getting ready, so it's probably a good idea I stop. I don't have any plan.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah, yes, I liked it. This game is fun. Just, I wish there's not a lot to talk about early on.
Yeah, just go through the missions. That's it.
Yep. I don't have any plans for a future schedule on the streams yet. Probably next Sunday.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to join for Warframe if that's what you're gonna do.
Right. Yeah. So you're gonna be down for a bit. Probably won't be Warframe. I haven't decided yet because I don't. I've learned that even though I said I want to try doing certain things on a weekly basis, like I realize that's just harder to do. We'll probably actually try to finish Chapter 3 of Paper Mario next week, and then go from there. I have
All right.
I have 3 days off next weekend, so we'll see. Until then, I gotta go grab some dinner. So I will see everybody later.
See ya.